Alex Rodriguez will dig in to lead it off here in the 4th inning for New York. Rodriguez, Posada, and Matsui. Anybody gets on Robinson, Cano. The Yankees have had no trouble putting their leadoff man on. They've done it each of the first 3 innings, but have not done much since. And with Napoli squatting way down low, ball 1 low to Rodriguez. A-Rod walked and stole a base his first time. Kazmir still trying to find a groove in this game. That's a strike. 1-1.
Mike Socha probably thinking, well, Napoli's lower. He got the low strike. He didn't get the 3-2 low strike to Rodriguez the first time up.
It's catching like Tony Pena used to.
I was thinking of that. Tony Pena used to catch 200 games a year in his prime. He'd catch 145 during the regular season, then go to winter ball and catch 55 or 60. And one of the reasons he never had knee problems was because he squatted like Napoli.
He'd do it that fashion, and then he'd also kick his right leg out straight.
Tony has told me that he thinks that that helped preserve his knees. He's never had a knee problem.
3 balls and a strike. Going to challenge A-Rod on 3-1. He did, and Rodriguez fouled it back. We had a chance to visit with Mike Butcher, the pitching coach for the Angels, during the last break, and we will play that for you here in the 4th. The next home run Rodriguez hits against the Angels will be the 70th of his career against the Angel organization.
Fastball inside.
And a rocket up the middle. Boy, is he locked in. A walk, a single. Leadoff man is on for the 4th straight inning, and here is Mike Butcher. First question was about Kazmir and that he has made some pitches when he's had to so far tonight.
Yeah, he's he's been working behind a little bit, trying to get that fastball in some good zones right here. But like I said, he's made some good pitches to get out some innings, and he's thrown some nice changeups. That was a nice slider right there to share at the end of the last inning. But he's mixing it up, keeping us in the ball game right now.
Mike, what can you tell us about the miscommunication between Napoli and Kazmir? Anything?
No, the bunt.
Actually, the pitch, the meeting's on the mound. The meeting's halfway between the mound and home.
I just think they're just trying to get it right. Just make sure that there's no cross up in the pitch selection, and make sure that he's going to commit to the pitch, and just make sure they're on the same page. That's the bottom line. Just make sure if you want the ball inside, get up, set up inside. If you want it away, set up away. So I think that's just I think they're pretty much on the same page though.
We appreciate your time, Mike. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike.
While we hear from Mike Butcher, Posada drills one down the 3rd baseline that just hugs inside the bag. Good work by Rivera to get it back in, and it's 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out for New York. So Posada's moved up in the lineup. That pays off as it sets up an RBI chance for Matsui. The infield comes in. That tells you how much the Angels think of the pitching here tonight of CC Sabathia. They'd like to try and cut down the runner at the plate and won't just give the free run on a ground ball. Meanwhile, Matsui in his career during LCS play is a .377 hitter. Yankees trying to get on the board first here in game 4. Ball 1 up and in. At career average in LCS play for Matsui, 5th best ever. Will Clark has the best, Euclid, Mickey Rivers, and then Pete Rose, followed by this man who's done this with runners in scoring position this postseason. 2 for 5. Good pitch from Kazmir, strike 1.
Prior to that pitch, Joe, Rodriguez was giving hand signals to Jorge Posada at 2nd base, telling him that on a ground ball that's hit in the air, a high chopper, he's going to go. On any other ball at an infielder, he'll stop. If there were 1 out, he'd try to score. But he's trying to alert Posada as the trail runner what he's going to do. There, right there. High chopper, I'm going. Ball hit hard, I'm staying.
On the outside corner at the knees, strike 2.
Kazmir now getting the low pitch.
The Yankees are 0 for their last 24 with runners in scoring position. And one away as Kazmir ties up Matsui.
Rodriguez shaking his head yes to Posada. Any ground ball, he's going to try to score. Going on contact.
Throw down to third, and Rodriguez gets back easily. The infielders have backed up maybe 2 steps. Especially on the right side. And with runners at second and third, 1 out. It's an 0-1 count on Cano. To the second baseman. Here comes Kendrick. Throw home. Too late. Rodriguez gets under the tag, and it's 1-0 New York. They weren't all the way back, but they were back a couple of steps, and that certainly diminished the chances of Kendrick, and the high throw didn't help. There's strike 1 on Swisher. Now first and third, 1 out, and the Yankees have a 4th inning Game 4 lead. You can get infatuated with the power of Alex Rodriguez for good reason. He's number 8 on the all-time home run list. But he's a 2-time Gold Glove Award winner at shortstop while he was with the Texas Rangers. And he's a very good base runner, and bad hip and all after having the labrum surgery in March. He's running well, got a great break on the ball, and despite being a cleanup slugger in this Yankee lineup, he scored that first run because of his legs. Here's a 1-1 to Nick Swisher. Right down the middle, strike 2. So the Yankees have produced a run without a hit with runners in scoring position, but it's an RBI for Cano on the fielder's choice. Swisher set up at 1-2. Two and 2. Kazmir has flirted with danger all night. That might be a good sign for Yankee fans. Sabathia is yawning in the dugout again, as he was in the late innings in Game 1.
Last Friday night.
Here's the 2-2 in the dirt. Full count with runners at the corners. It's Posada at third and Cano on at first.
Swisher 126 strikeouts this year. I don't think for that reason that Cano will be running. Posada's not a fast runner at third base. There's really no sense in sending him right here.
On deck is Melky Cabrera. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Nick Swisher. 82 RBIs during the regular season, 1 this entire postseason. And not close, gets away. It's ball 4 to load him up. Third walk by Kazmir, and they may get busy out in that Angel bullpen here quickly. Melky Cabrera at the plate, and a fastball for strike 1. Angels owner Artie Moreno watching Cabrera, who had 68 RBIs during the regular season. Now in the hole 0-2. The last Yankee to hit a grand slam, in case you're wondering, in the postseason was Ricky Leday. Game 4, the '99 ALCS. The 0-2 skips in. Kazmir's been able to throw some good pitches, but when he's been ahead on the count, the pitch that's supposed to tantalize a hitter to maybe go after it is bouncing to home plate, and he's losing that advantage as he just did with ball 1.
Yeah, that's the breaking ball. Of course, that 0-2 pitch was supposed to be in the dirt. You have to have confidence to throw it in the dirt and hope your catcher can block it.
Shattered bat. That ball is foul. And Cabrera wasn't left with much.
That's a slider in on the hands of Cabrera. He'll need a new business partner. Tell the spin on good sliders really is, they're tighter than that. That is not a real good spin that pitching coaches look for or catchers look for when they call the slider.
Another 1-2 pitch to Melky Cabrera, and fouled into the upper deck.
Players refer to that as a cement mixer, but it does. That was the pitch before that. It did get on the hands of Melky Cabrera to break his bat. I think Kazmir's going to try to get him to bite at a ball in the dirt, breaking ball down out of the strike zone. Hope Napoli can corral it.
Left side and through, base hit. In to score Posada. Here comes Cano. Throw home by Rivera. Safe, and it's 3-0 New York. Before that, from the number 9 man Cabrera, as Jeter takes low, ball 1 in a 3-0 game here in the 4th. He's been busy. Jason Bolger getting loose. Posada with the key hit in this inning set it up. After a smoked base hit back into center by Rodriguez, Posada doubled down the left field line. Matsui struck out. Cano drove home a run with an infield bouncer. A walk to Swisher and a 2-run hit by Cabrera. That was close. But Swisher got back ahead of the tag by Ibar.
The throw was down where it should be. Ibar's tag was there. It looked like they had it. Close pitch or close call from Dale Scott. He was out.
Well, the only reason why he may not have been, I think Ibar's glove is in front of the right arm. Swisher, although, I mean, it's odd that he didn't argue at all.
Yeah, he didn't. He's out.
Yeah, he's out. Crowd sees it on replays throughout the stadium, and
boy, that was a picture perfect daylight play by the shortstop. Kazmir turning and not only threw it hard and on target, but down too.
now Jeter takes inside ball 2. I mean, unless the angle is showing us something that wasn't there, it certainly looked like not only was Swisher out, but he was out by a foot.
Yeah.
But Ibar didn't argue at all. Here's a 2-0 to Jeter. 3-0. Got the left-handed hitting Johnny Damon on deck, a left-hander on the mound, a right-hander Bolger getting loose. So Kazmir could last past Jeter to pitch to Damon, as he's run the count to 3-0 and threatens to load the bases again. Two on, one out, and ball 4 will load him up as Kazmir wanted that pitch, didn't get it. Johnny Damon with the bases loaded. Chops one foul outside first. It was 5 years ago today. Game 7 of the 2004 ALCS when Johnny Damon hit a grand slam at Yankee Stadium playing for the Red Sox, which is one of the highlights, maybe the highlight of his long and very good professional baseball career, which sent the Red Sox on to the World Series in a 4-game sweep over St. Louis. One of 2 home runs that night. The 0-1 in the air to center field. Hunter comes on, makes the catch, tagging. Coming to the plate is Swisher. Throw is wide. It trickles away, and over to third goes Cabrera. The Angels are going to ask for an appeal at third, saying Swisher left too early. And he did. And instead of 4-0, the inning will end 3-0.
Did Nick Swisher leave too early? Boy, it does not appear that he did.
I agree with you.
Nope.
Foot on the bag, ball in the glove, but Tim McClellan calls him out. 3-0 New York.